Okay, the homework for tonight, you have to do number 7 on this page, and then on the other one, you'll have to do numbers 2, 5, and 6. Okay, so this one, in order for us to find the solution, we have to put this in slope-intercept form and graph them. So neither of these are in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to put them in slope-intercept form. Number 1. Okay, 3x. I'm kind of writing weird because I cut my forefinger, so please excuse the way I'm holding my pen. Okay, so in order for this to be in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, this needs to be eliminated, the negative 3x, but whatever you do to one side, you got to do it to the other side. It appears as a negative 3x on the other side, negative 5, and you should be writing neat. This cannot be combined with that. That sounds like it looks like a big number, but it's about to get divided. So negative 3x minus 35, divide by negative 5 all the way through, and you get y equals a negative 3 over negative 5 becomes a positive 3 over 5x, and then that's plus 7, because when you do negative 35 divided by negative 5, it's positive 7. So let's graph that. That's equation 1. I start at 7. So I go, and at any point, pause and see if you can do this on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you go up, 1, 2, 3, and then write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go the opposite direction, down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have room for one more. Down 3, and left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to connect the points. Alright, and now I need to draw the other line, so number 2. So I got 2x plus y equals negative 6. Subtract 2x, subtract 2x. Y equals negative 2x plus 6. That was easy. I'll put that over 1. Start at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Down 2, and right 1. So this one's not, wait, did I do something wrong? Let me double check here, because they're not going to cross exactly where I would like for them to cross, but I mean, sometimes that happens. Let's see here, negative 3x minus 35. Did I copy it down right? Yeah. And then divide by negative 5, I get positive 3/5 plus 7. And then this one, oh, that's where I went wrong. This should have been a negative. Sorry about that. You're probably waiting for me to catch that. So again, I've run out of pencils because I've blown so many out. So that was wrong. Sorry, guys. So let's start at negative 6. So I'm going to start at negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, comma, negative 6. I'm going to go down 2, right 1. Down 2, right 1. But as you can see, I'll never get to this line, so I need to go up 2, left 1. Now, this is hoping that we actually meet the graph. Or up 2, left 1, excellent. Up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1. And there's my point of intersection. Let me draw my line. And there we go. Okay, so the solution here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's number 7. Okay, now let me get the other worksheet. We're supposed to do numbers 2, 5, and 6. Okay, now it's gonna you're required to show work, so let's go ahead and check these numbers here. So let's say we're checking A, and this is equation 1 and equation 2. So this is your x and y. We want to see if this is a solution. So for equation 1, we substitute in y, which is a negative 11, equals 1/2 times x, which is 6, minus 7. Now the left side is still negative 11. Let's see what happens on the right side. 1/2 of 6, practice in your calculator, that's 3. 3 minus 7 is a negative 4. These are not even true. So I'm going to go ahead and say A is false, because this 6 comma negative 11 has to be a solution for both equations. If one of them doesn't even work, like this one we got lucky, the first one didn't work, then we're not going to even check the second one. Let's go on to this one. This is our new x and y. We're going to plug it into equation 1. So your y value goes in as negative 5 equals 1/2 times the 4, the x is substituted by 4, and then subtract 7. So I'm going to rewrite the negative 5. Okay, if you multiply that, that's 2. 1/2 of 4 is 2. Subtract 7. That's actually a negative 5. So this checks out. That means I need to check the other one. So let's put in the second equation. You have a y to begin with, negative 5 equals, okay, the second equation is negative 3 times 4 plus 7. So negative 12 plus 7 is negative 5. Ooh, we got lucky. So 2 is B. Okay, we could have used these. Now, if you ever get to a point like this, just change that to a decimal. That's negative 3.5, and that's negative 4.5, or you can use the mixed number on your calculator. Okay, the other ones are 5 and 6. So let's go down to number 5. Now put a star next to these because we got to be extra careful if phrases like this pop up. Okay? So what I would do when you see this, these two as a possibility, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this equation. Okay, so this is not in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to put it in slope-intercept form and take a look at what's going on. Okay, so we need to move this x, or this negative 6x, eliminate on this side, and then we get 6x plus 10, divide, 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 and you get y equals 3x plus 5. Now that's equation 1. Now take a look at equation 2. If you compare equation 1 with equation 2, let me just bring it down here. It's the exact same equation. So if that means they're the exact same, slope's the same, the y-intercept's the same, everything, positive, negative, everything's the same, that means they're the exact same line. So it's not that it's no solution, but it actually has all solutions on the line. Okay, so this is the same as saying infinitely many solutions. So you should probably write that. And number 6, when you see these as a possibility, always check the equation. So let's take a look at both of these. Hey, thankfully they're both in slope-intercept form. And if you take a look, their slopes are not even the same. So this is not going to be one of these. It's the slope's not the same, then it's not going to be a no solution or all. Okay, they have to have the same slope. Okay, so it's going to be one of these two. So which one would you like to try? Well, let's try this one. I really don't know what the answer is, so we'll try it. So let's say this is x and y. If it's not this, then we know it's that. So here's equation 1. Here's equation 2. Equation 1, we have the y, which is here 11, equals 4 times 2 plus 3. So that's 8 plus 3, that's 11. So that checks out. Let's try equation 2. Y equals 3x plus 6. So y is substituted by 11, and then 3 times 2 plus 6. Well, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 6 is 12. That's not it, so it's got to be B. And if you want to check, you can. So I'll check for you. So here's our x and y. If we put a 15 in, substitute in for y, we get 4 times 3 plus 3. And if you do 4 times 3, that's 12 plus 3 is 15. That checks out. Let's check equation 2. We put the y in, that's 15. 3 times 3 plus 6. If you multiply these, it's 9 plus 6, which is 15. So B does check out.